Did you know that Sri Lanka plans to accelerate public-private partnership (PPPs) for important public infrastructure projects in the future? Given the country's effort to recover from an economic crisis, involving the private sector in public infrastructure is a positive and sustainable sign. However, despite Sri Lanka being a pioneer of PPP projects in South Asia, stakeholders have revealed that the current PPP landscape is a fraud with many institutional and regulatory weaknesses which should be resolved before PPPs can fully serve to facilitate sustainable infrastructure investment in the country. Before we dive into what these issues are, what exactly are PPPs? According to the World Bank's Public-Private Partnership Monitor, PPPs are widely understood to be a collaboration between the government and private sector to share responsibilities, risk, resources, and expertise, aiming to deliver services efficiently and generate significant returns whilst reducing the burden on public finances. PPPs are not a new concept to Sri Lanka. In fact, from 1990 to 2017, the country entered into 81 PP infrastructure projects worth $2,671 million, primarily in energy, ports and ICT sectors. The well-known South Asia Gateways Terminal (SAGT) at the Port of Colombo is a testament to this. You might ask, why is it important for us to talk about PPPs right now? Well, for starters, public infrastructure projects have been a significant contributor for public finances mismanagement over the years. For instance, between the years 2006 and 2019, borrowing to fund these projects made up about 14% of the country's GDP. Secondly, by 2020, Sri Lanka had already lost access to capital markets due to credit downgrades. And with the economic crisis, this situation worsened following the debt default in 2020, making traditional financing methods like project bonds, thematic bonds, blended financing, etc. difficult to secure. This situation compels us to seek alternative financing options in order to ensure the continuous provision of public infrastructure projects, which are essential for the country's development goals. While PPPs are a promising avenue for public infrastructure, they are in fact complex and several regulatory and institutional weaknesses need addressing. Stay tuned to our next video to learn about these weaknesses and how we can overcome those.
If you are interested in seeing more content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow Advocata on all social media platforms to never miss out on our latest content. Consider supporting Advocata by becoming an individual subscriber. Gain access to our weekday media monitoring of economic news, exclusive Advocata events, and more. To learn more, visit us at support.advocata.org.